What is ALES 204?
ALES 204 is a class offered at the University of Alberta that teaches the principles of communication through written and oral components.
Although this course has been offered for some time, this year's program focuses heavily on social media, as it has grown into an integral method of communication in today's society.
This year we decided to do something a little different, where instead of maybe focusing on more of the offline communication, we brought it online into the 21st century.
What did students learn in ALES 204?
Many students didn't have Twitter accounts before this class, but after learning the lingo and becoming familiar with the network, maybe students turned their Twitter accounts upside down.
Through creating our own e-portfolio, students of ALES 204 developed an appreciation for the blogs that exist in our fields.
Most of us use Facebook to connect with friends, but didn't think we'd ever use it for business purposes. But with the help of ALES 204, we all learned to be professional with our accounts, or at least appear to be. Other sites we were introduced to in this course were Flickr, Delicious, and LinkedIn. Our class learned how these websites can be used to benefit us in the future.
In ALES 204, you actually did a special presentation about LMS. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Pretty much everything we're learning in ALES 204 did learn, I guess, now. Can be applied to LMS because it's so, I guess we could say, not really cutting edge, but it uses so much online resources and social networking. Any further endeavors we pursue with the LMS would definitely be incorporating ALES.
The next part of this course was to enhance our written and behavioral professional skills to help us enter the workforce. Our labs helped us work on our public speaking skills, our interview skills, as well as assemble presentations and posters.
How important is it to learn public speaking skills for the future, do you believe? I think it is important still. We might maybe not be using public speaking as much as we are now face-to-face. Maybe it will evolve more where we're doing it online for like Skype interviews, because a lot of companies and universities now are interviewing potential master's students, for example, using Skype. So you want to practice how you speak online and make sure all your technology functions as well, which is another key thing to think about.
After learning these new ways of disseminating information, we can't help but going back to the basics. We still have use for them today. We learned how to write and analyze scientific articles, as well as prepare a successful and creative CV. We also learned of the importance of an organized poster and speech. Students learned how to write professional emails as well.
Sup, Prof?
Yo, Jess. Hey, Jay. Dear Dr. Lechetti.
If you didn't know how to speak in front of your peers before, you do now.
Kacha, Pecha Kuka, Picha Kacha, Kacha,
Even though it's weird hearing your own voice, podcasts are the up-and-coming way of sharing information on the internet. And now, check out some real-life applications of what we learned in ALES 204.
So Justin, what social networking sites are you using right now to help further your career?
I'm using Facebook and Twitter and MySpace.
Oh really? And how are those helping you out?
Well, it's good visibility. I hate Twitter, but I'm forcing myself to use it because everybody pretty much has it, just like Facebook. Yeah, I think it's pretty important.
So do you think you'd be at the same place you're at right now without social networking?
No, like I said, it's really good visibility, and like right now I'm fortunate to have like over 3,000 people on my Facebook fan page, which is really cool because I know people are constantly looking at what I'm doing and getting all the updates and stuff, so it's pretty exciting.
But ALES 204 in the future would be job interviews for sure. As I said before, they're just around the corner, and probably the email etiquette, because definitely send a lot of emails these days. It's so convenient, and it's so useful to learn how to and know how to compose a professional email.
Can you give us some examples of how we can apply the topics covered in ALES 204 in the future? Using blogs is a really good way to have your own portfolio, so when people Google for you, you actually appear in Google results and they can go to your blog and maybe look at the photos you've taken if you're applying maybe to a design course, or they can see essays that you might have written for your undergraduates, see what your writing style was and how it progressed. Hi ALES 204 class, I'm really glad that you all joined us this year and that most of you actually made it to our very early morning classes, even though some of you had your cups of coffee all the time, which I was jealous. I appreciate too that all of you tried really hard to bring your laptops or smartphones to class so we could all connect in real time using our technology. I learned a lot from you as well, from all the emails and tweets that you sent to me, and I appreciate that contact, and I love how you've developed your own blogs and the course blog, and I wish you all luck in your future endeavors. Thanks for joining us.